Hey guys, Technoman here with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing the iPhone 12 mini edition in mid-2021. We did a similar unboxing with the gold version of the iPhone 12 Pro, and this is the mini edition which Apple introduced for the very first time. There's also the regular iPhone 12, and then there's the 12 Pro Max. So there's 4 different models that you can get this one, and the mini is the first time that Apple has released this one, and it's supposed to be like the iPhone 7, 8, and 6, the regular model, not the plus size one. So we're going to show you guys how this looks. This is the black edition one that we're going to be unboxing here. So let's go ahead and start taking the film off here. So this one cost around $6.99 at the Apple store. As you can see here, this came, it was a little distressed over here on the box, but that's not a problem. The box is really small. If we give you guys just a comparison of the Pro here edition, you'll see the box is even smaller because it's a smaller phone, and it's slimmed down compared to iPhone previous generation where the box used to be bigger. But we'll put that aside because we're only doing the unboxing for this one here. The other things to notice here, the iPhone 12 mini here, all of these features that come in, and the biggest feature of it is the 5G here. So if you guys can see here, 5G with sub 6 GHz and mm wave technology is probably the biggest thing that this phone brings up from the 11 lineup here. And you'll notice here the box here is really compact. And other things to notice, this is here, as you'll notice, the black edition of it with the true dual camera. And here it almost looks blue, but it's actually the black edition on it. It has shade of blue looking. It's not, it doesn't look really black. I would say this one looks more bluish or lighter color. But as you can see, the bezel here, it is a flat bezel, so it's different from the iPhone 11 lineup or previous generation where Apple had that rounded. This bezel looks like it's the iPhone 5 lineup, if you remember, where they used to have in the iPhone first generation of SE where the bezels were flat, and the iPhone 4 of course. So that's the initial take a look at it. You have that shiny Apple logo that's in the mid. There's no words or anything, which Apple started to remove completely from its iPhone. This is not a fake iPhone by any means. And we're going to go ahead and take that white clear plastic off, and as you can see, this looks really tiny. We're going to go ahead and power it on by holding the side button here for the very first time. Hopefully it has power. Sometimes these phones, because they're in factory and such, they might not have power. To give you guys a comparison of the size of the mini, this is the iPhone 8 next to it. As you can see, the mini looks like it's a little bit smaller here, but it actually has similar dimension compared to the iPhone 8 here. Things to look at quickly here. Show you guys the mini here. Again, looks really small compared to even the 8, but it's similar size and such. So that's the 8 here. So keep that one aside here. And we're going to go ahead and try to set this one up. But before we set it up, let's take a look at what else is in the box. As you can see in the box, it's going to be your cable. This is actually, as you can see here, this is not the regular one that you can use with those 5-watt ones. So if you have an older phone, that 5-watt isn't going to work. You're going to need to get a USB-C one power adapter. It's probably recommended to get like at least a 18 or 20 watt one to charge faster. So that's the biggest complaint that we've seen across Apple, is that they don't include the power or the wall adapter anymore. You have to buy it for another $29.99, which you're already paying $6.99 plus taxes, so almost close to $750 plus that. You're almost paying $800 for this phone. And if you look at this, the only thing they include, as you can see, slim down instruction, where the only thing is the Apple sticker and this safety handling pamphlet, and then the SIM ejector tool. So we're going to go ahead and take the SIM ejector tool, since we'll need to put the SIM card in. If you don't already have a SIM card in, you might already have a SIM card on it, but our case here, we don't have a SIM card in. I'm going to go take that and put the SIM card in. The SIM card has been moved because of that 5G antenna on this side here. Now it's on the right side. So you're going to take that, push that in. If you don't already have a SIM card, you mentioned you might already have a SIM card, or you're not using a SIM card, you can also use it on Wi-Fi. SIM card is just for cellular data and transferring your number. So here, as you can see here, we have a SIM card. We're going to go ahead and try to put this on. So it's going to go this way where the copper is going to face upward to you. And we're going to go ahead and put it back in. And there you have it. So the phone, as you can see in my hand, really lightweight. This is really compared, since I've been using the iPhone 12 Pro, the mini just looks like going back to the iPhone 8 or something like that. So we're going to select our language, country, of course, and then try to set it up. You're going to want to go ahead and select your Wi-Fi here. Well, you guys can guess our demo password here from the last few letters that you've seen. And hopefully it connects to Wi-Fi. You'll need to connect to Wi-Fi or use cellular data to activate the phone. And if you don't have that, looks like we entered it wrong. One more try again. Let's see if we get internet this time. All right, looks like this time we were successful at it. So second charm. So let's see. It says it takes a few minutes to activate, but we don't think it's going to take a few minutes. Probably takes 15-20 seconds from previous experience of setting up phones. All right, so we got to data and privacy. You're going to hit continue. Face ID. So Face ID is possible on the 12 mini like with the other phones, but here we're not going to set up the Face ID. You can certainly come back and set it up. If you do set it up, you hit continue and it's going to position your face. So you're going to do your face a couple times, but for our demo purpose, we're going to set up later. Passcode, same thing. You can add a passcode, recommended. Of course, we're not going to use it. We're just trying to get to the home screen so you guys can see a lot more of the phone here. I'm going to hit express setting, continue, iMessage and FaceTime. Of course, we'll need that. Siri, again, if you continue, it's going to ask you to say 5 voices to set it up, but we're just going to not do that. Well, we're going to do FaceTime, not do that. Screen time, same thing here. All of these you can pretty much hit continue or set up later. Zoom, and we are at the main screen here, guys. As you can see here, like any other iPhone, the software is the same. This is running iOS 14. It looks like by all the iPhone 12 was released on iOS 14, and this is where you're seeing the phone here to compare, give you guys a comparison. Even with the iPhone 8, the iPhone 12 mini feels lighter in your hand, and this is where the comparison comes in. So if you guys missed that smaller phones, because starting with the iPhone 10 lineup, the phones were bigger, and if you have a smaller hand, you might prefer that you want an all-screen phone but don't like that to be bulky. This is where the 12 mini was introduced. It's supposed to be cheaper, but $699 price tag compared to the Pro $999 does feel a little bit cheaper. And if you got the regular iPhone 12, which starts at $799, that one doesn't have the premium triple camera. That's what makes, that's probably the biggest thing between these lineup, is between the Pro and the Pro Max is the triple camera, as you can see here, versus the dual camera you have. And to give you guys an idea of what you're looking at, where the full size, the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro are going to look like compared to the mini, we're going to do a comparison video, of course, but just a quick look over it. Notice that's the size difference you're looking at. The 12 here, of course, if you have like a 11 Pro or even the iPhone 10, it's going to look pretty much a comparison to it, where the mini here isn't really a mini, more like the regular 7 and the 8. Of course, a couple things to mention with the iPhone. iPhone 12 mini here, as you'll notice, is that it's supposed to have 70% faster accelerator for ML, 80% faster neural engine. It actually has a 16 core neural engine to it, A14 Bionic chipset on it. It also has, supposed to be 50% faster. So all of that we're going to test out. For the CPU, it has a 50% faster GPU as well. As you can see here, the lineup of the 12 mini comes in multiple colors. You can actually get this in, but we're only looking at the black edition of it. We might unbox some of the other ones, but as you can see here, the purple one was recently announced as well. You can also get it in blue, green, of course product red, white, and of course the black model. So it's really colorful when it comes to what we're looking at. And of course the other thing to note of this phone is that it has 11.8 billion transistors. So this is where all that power comes in that Apple has mentioned. And if you guys go here, you can probably buy this on the site right now because it is the main phone on Apple's site. So hopefully this unboxing video was helpful for you guys in terms of comparing them. We compared it with the 8 and the iPhone 12 Pro. We're going to do a lot more comparison video for you guys in the next coming weeks, so stay tuned. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. And also if you guys have a comparison video that you want us to do, leave a comment in the comment section. We'll try to do that for you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.